Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw the Skull Trooper from Fortnite. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw on the upper eyelid. So start on the outside, we're going to curve up and we'll just pull that down and then in. We're going to leave a large gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So let's line up the inside of the eyelid, curve up, and then just pull that down on the outside. Now let's tuck the eyes in underneath the eyelid. So it's a half circle. Start from the outside, we're going to step in, curve down towards the bottom. Now I'm going to pull that up towards the inside of the eyelid. We'll do the same thing on the right. On the left side of each eye, I'm going to draw a small circle for a highlight. Start just below the eyelid. Now I'm going to line this up on the right side. So starting just up here. And then in the center of each eye, I'm going to draw a small circle for the pupil. Now we're going to tuck this in behind the highlight. So let's start at the bottom here, curve around, and then in towards the side. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's fill the pupils in black. Now we're going to draw the dark circles around the eyes. So just above the left eye, we're going to start on the outside, curve up, and then back down. I'm going to connect these 2 points with a curve going underneath the eye and then back up. Now let's do the same thing on the right, starting from the inside, and then we'll connect these 2 points. Now we're going to add the eyebrows above each eye. So on the left side, we're going to step up and draw an angled line coming down on top of this line and then in. Pull that into right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. And then from the ends, I'm just going to angle down and out. Now let's go back to the inside. We're going to angle 2 lines coming up and in. Now let's go in and thicken up the eyebrow. Starting from the left side, from this point, I'm going to angle up to the top of the eyebrow. Now I'm going to angle down so it tapers in beside this line. It gets a little bit narrower as we come in. We'll do the same thing on the right. Start from the inside. And we'll pull that down in a straight line towards the corner of the eyebrow. Let's add the nose in between the eyes. Starting at the top, I'm going to draw a curve from left to right. And then from the ends, I'm going to angle down and out toward the left, and then the right. Now let's close off the bottom of the nose. We're going to take these 2 points and connect it with a curve, coming down and then back up. Let's add in the mouth. So I'm going to start directly below the left eye. I'm going to curve up in the middle, and then back down on the right side. I'm going to add 2 angled ovals on the side corners of the mouth. So start out here, go up, round it out, and pull that back up. Now let's go in and add the top row of teeth. Starting from the center, I'm going to draw a curve going up and then down on the left. Go back to the center, we'll do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to add a few more teeth all the way along the side of the mouth. Now let's draw in the lower row of teeth. Starting from the center, we're going to curve in the opposite direction, coming down and then up. And then we'll work our way towards the corner of the mouth. Now that we've drawn the face, let's work our way around the bottom half of the head. So just to the left of the eye, we start out here, curve down around the mouth, and then in towards the center. I'm going to work our way back up towards the right side. Now we're going to draw on the top of the head. It's almost like a large circle, starting from the left side, curve around, and start to pull that in towards the top of the head. I'm going to work my way back around towards the right side. Rounding up the top of the head, around the eye, and then back in. Let's add the edge of the hood. So just above the eyebrow on the left side, start out here, curve up in the middle, and then down on the right side. From the ends, I'm going to curve out and then down towards the top of the cheek. So we're going to go around the eyebrow and then down. In the center, I'm just going to draw one stripe coming down from top to bottom. Let's add some cheekbone detail. Starting on the left, I'm going to curve down and then in. And then from the inside, we're just going to draw a short line coming down. Now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way around the body. We're going to start with the collar first. So on the left side, and curve down in the middle and back up on the right. We're just going to split this in half from top to bottom. Now we're going to draw on the scarf. From the left side, I'm going to curve down and then in towards the center point. We'll curve up towards the right side underneath the head. Let's add a couple wrinkles along the top. So about halfway between these 2 points, we'll curve down and in. Now we're going to draw on the sides of the body. From the top of the scarf, we're going to step in, curve out, and then down towards the hip. Let's take these 2 points and connect it with a curve, coming down the middle, and then back up. We'll draw that curve one more time, stepping up, just follow that same curve, coming down the middle, then up on the right side. Now we're going to add some of the bone detail in the body. So starting from the center, we leave a gap in the middle. Starting up here, we're going to come down, go over towards the right, and draw that same length line. We're going to connect the top with a curve going up, and at the bottom going down. Let's add a couple ribs on each side. So on the left, we're going to step over, curve down, and then up. Now from this point, I'm going to round this out, curve down, and then go up towards the point on the outside. We're going to do the same thing just below. Start with the top curve. On the inside, we're going to round this out, come down, and then up. We're going to take those and flip it over on the right side. Starting with the top, round out the inside, come down, and then back up on the outside. We'll do one more just below it. In the center of the belt, I'm going to add an oval. Starting from the top, let's work our way around. Now in the center, we're going to step down and draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down for the lower torso. On the left side, I'm going to step in, curve out, and then down towards the left heel. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. From the left side, I'm going to curve down, and then back up towards the toe on both sides. Now on the left side, I'm going to curve the top of the foot. We're going to go up, and we're going to pull that down, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. From this point, I'm going to angle up and in. Now we're going to follow that same curve of the foot, going back out to right about there, and it will angle down and out towards the top of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting with the top of the foot, curving up, aiming towards the heel, go up and in with an angle, and we'll curve back out to the top of the foot, and we'll angle down towards the top of the foot. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. So taking this curve, we're going to step up, and we'll just duplicate that. Now from the end of this plate, I'm going to add 2 lines angling down towards the heel, along the bottom and top. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's add the shin guard. From this top point, I'm going to angle up and out, come straight across with a short line. Now we're going to angle down with a short line, coming in, and then we're going to come straight down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. From this corner, we're going to go up and out, come in with a short line, come down with an angle, and then come straight down. Now from the hips, I'm going to curve out the side of the leg in on top of this shin pad, going out and then down. On the inside of the shin pad, we're going to draw 2 lines going straight across, one on top and one on bottom. Now let's go back up and draw on the hip bone. I'm gonna start from the top corner of the belt. I'm gonna curve down, over the belt and in. We're gonna leave a small gap in the center. From this point, we're gonna draw two short lines coming down on the inside. Now from here, I'm gonna curve out and then down. We're just gonna hook these down. We're gonna round it out and pull it back up. Now let's go back up and we're just gonna taper up towards the top of the belt. Going out and then up. Now we're gonna add a bone on the sides of the leg. So just above the shin guard, we're gonna follow the same curve of the leg going up, step in, draw that same curve. Now let's connect these 2 points with a curve going up and then down. We're gonna take that and flip it over on the right side. Let's draw another bone in the shin guard. So at the top of the strap, we draw a straight line going up, we draw that twice, close off the top with another curve. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. So about halfway down the body, start with the inside of the arm, curving out, and then down towards the wrist. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left, we're gonna draw on the thumb. Small half circle. At the end of the thumb, I'll draw a bracket. Now at the bottom of the thumb, we're gonna come down and back up around the bracket. Step down, curve down and up the second finger. Now the third finger, we're gonna go all the way around, up towards the top corner of the scarf. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with the thumb. And at the bottom of the thumb, we'll go down and around the bracket and back up. Draw on the second finger. And then the third finger, we're gonna go all the way around and we're gonna aim towards this point of the scarf. At the top of the wrist, I'm gonna curve the cuff, going out and then up. Now we're gonna add two bones on either side of the arms. Starting on the left, starting up here, curve out and then down about halfway down the arm. We're gonna draw that twice. Then we close off the bottom with a curve and then the top. Let's take that and flip it over on the right side. We'll draw one more bone just below, so we're gonna leave a little gap. Draw a curve coming down just above the wrist. Close off the bottom and the top. Let's do the same thing on the right. Last thing I'm gonna do is add a pouch on the right leg. Starting up here, we're gonna draw a short angled line going out along the bottom. Connect these 2 points with a curve. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's a Skull Trooper from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon.